now. So I got some plates, I got some bowls, I got some cups, I got some cutlery. Yeah, listen to this, guys. Tell me if I'm wrong. So, not these two. My auntie was saying, oh, get a cheaper couch, you've got more to spend. So I wanted to get this dead £3.50 cutlery because all I'm going to be doing is cutting my food, yeah? That's all I'm going to be doing. It's £3.50. And they were like, no, both of them now were like, no, it's dead. I was like, it's cutlery. Like I said, guys, don't listen to them. If you feel like tap water and water bill should be abolished, vote for me for president.
You can do what you're doing, what you do normally, but you'll soon realise that you won't have as much cash flow readily available to you because you're spending more than you really need to be spending. You want these things, you don't really need them.
I need Starbucks every day to live.
Hi guys, welcome back to Tangent Talks. I'm Evelyn.
I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Tina, and welcome to episode 22 of Tangent Talks podcast. So ladies, how are we this week?
Great.
Doing well. We've had a fun-packed, busy week and a bit.
It's been so good.
We've literally been so busy since the 16th.
Yeah.
We'll let you explain what it's all about.
Cool.
It's been all about you, love.
Right, in it. Since we last did our episode, I have graduated. I'm a graduate. I'm a home owner, and I'm now 23. So graduation on the 21st. It was good. It was nice. It was didn't know what was going to happen because I've never been to a graduation. Did I go to yours, Mum?
No,
yeah,
you were
about 2 years old,
baby. Yeah.
So I didn't know. I was thinking, what if I don't get there on time? What if I don't know where to go? It was straightforward. So 3:00, I was ready. Went over, saw my friends and everyone with their caps and gowns. Actually, no, at the start. So at like around 10, I went to go get my cloak, and there was already one of the ceremonies going on. So I was like, oh my God, that's going to be me in like 5 hours. Oh no, when was my graduation? 4. Yeah, it was going to be like me in 5 hours. So I was like, oh my God. And then I walked down to Spinnaker Sports Centre, which is like near our hotel. We stayed at Premier Inn. So went to collect my cap and gown, made sure it all fit. Or it didn't fit because it kept falling off, but that's because I had a wig. So, and I did try it on the back. It wasn't too small. But so I went to collect that around 10, came back, tried it on. It was all good. Got ready. Graduated around 3. So yeah, I went to meet my friend Rhoda, and then we were going to go both in. I had to make sure she was there because she's been late. The last 3 years, she's been late to everything. So I had to make sure because they were strict. They were like, if you're not there before 4, you're finished. You're not coming in. Sorry. So got her 3:30. There was the guy who's a photographer, and he took a gap year. He was taking pictures of all our class and stuff. So me and Rhoda got a picture, but he said he's taken over like 900 pictures, so it's going to be a long while. It's been about 8 days, so if we could speak out. So still waiting for that picture. And then we went in around 3:30, and we got our seats and stuff. And they checked so many times that we were in the right position because where we were sitting was in what order we were going to be called. So yeah, that was around 4. And then I thought these guys, I couldn't see these guys, so I didn't have my glasses on. And there was all seats around the top. So it was like 2 floors. So I couldn't see them. So I was thinking, oh my God, they're not here. And then I was looking around because I was expecting Auntie to be in her lovely dress that she made. But I was just looking around, I couldn't see it. So I was just like, okay, cool. They didn't come. They didn't get let in. But then I finally saw them. I was like, come on.
We were waving for ages though, because every time we thought you were looking in our direction, we'd be like,
oh, you guys are waiting for Evelyn. Yeah, I couldn't see. And there was no reception in that place. Like literally no reception. Till I found out there was Wi-Fi, I had no message. I could not get any messages. So yeah, found them finally. I was like, oh, they're here. And then I think I graduated like an hour into the ceremony because they had to do all their chats and all the organ playing. And then we were literally the last 2 rows were my class, television broadcasting. And there was like literally 10 rows of film studies because there's so many people on that course. And there was only like 50 people on my course. And half of them didn't even do the in-person ceremony. So then, I graduated, walked across. I thought I was going to either fall, my hat was going to fall off, something was going to go wrong because my shoes were a bit too big and my feet were creamed. So obviously they were sliding about the shoes and I was so scared. I was either going to fall or I was going to look like I couldn't walk because I've been watching all the other ceremonies and no one could walk in heels.
Le trucks.
No one called me. So I thought that was what I was gonna look like.
You walked very gracefully across the.
You did
very
well.
gracefully, very well done.
So yeah,
So you did your little wave at the side.
Oh yeah, because I saw them guys at the top. So yeah, graduated. That was nice. So literally, as soon as that was done, it was basically done. And then they did their little chats, and had a round of applause, and we left. And then after that, took all my pictures. Got pictures with Dom, Onda, and Rhoda. So those three have been the three that, like, since I started, we've been friends ever since. Did all our third year work together as well. Got pictures with them, and then yeah, came back to the hotel, went for a lovely look find dinner.
That was fun.
Haven't been there in a while, and that's literally the only restaurant in Gunwharf I haven't been to. So I thought, let me check that out. And Gunwharf,
she got a free graduation champagne, and she
it.
Yeah, they must have had loads of graduates. Gunwharf must have loads of graduates, because that's like the only nice place. So I was like, I was in my graduation dress, and they probably thought, you're way too dressed up for this. Are you graduating? Yes. Got champagne. Don't drink champagne. It was there. Gave it to my mum.
And then I said,
that was nice.
Yes,
that was nice.
I'm a graduate.
Is it?
I said, yes, I'm a graduate. It was about 20 odd years ago, but I am a graduate.
True.
You did get the champagne.
I graduated that day.
Didn't get the champagne.
So yeah, I gave that to mum. I don't like champagne. I just got it because it was free. Like, you can't not give. And I saw it on the bill, but then I saw minus 4. So. But yeah,
it was really nice.
But yeah, had a lovely meal there, and then yeah, we spent a few days in Portsmouth. That was nice to see everything. Oh, I did go out the night before, and that was nice. My last night out, because that was the 20th. That was the day after all the restrictions. Didn't catch COVID again, so that's good. I thought I was gonna come home with it, because it was just so. It was no mask, no nothing. It was so weird. Because I've been to that club when it was the sit down, so it's so weird to like walk around like we did like 2 years ago. But yeah, that was nice. Send off, everyone came out. Oh yeah, today the graduation's finished. Like, this is the last day. So, like,
oh wow.
Graduation over. Sorry guys, I had to put my light on. The sun setting, or it's about to rain. Yeah, that's a massive grey cloud. So yeah, came back from that lovely week. I keep thinking it was I wanted to call it graduation weekend up, but it was Monday to Wednesday. So
yeah, it felt like the weekend though.
So yeah, lovely. On my birthday, went to My Sheesh in London. My mum, Tina Loves Food, won us a 3-course meal with a drink. Dinner included a drink. That was nice. My Sheesh, East London. Thank you for doing my birthday. And they did like a little not fireworks show, with the sparkler and the Oreo cheesecake and everything. And you know how awkward, like, happy birthday is this long song. They did like a whole parade. It was really nice.
If they were proper getting into it, what
they?
So
shouting and everything.
Grilled halloumi for starters, mixed sheesh for main, and an Oreo cheesecake. Really nice. And you know, if you've been to the Alchemist, they have their fiery cocktails with a dry ice. Really nice. I had a Caribbean fresh. Caribbean fresh. That was really nice. It's nice because it's a halal restaurant, so no alcohol. It's nice to have a nice dinner without alcohol, isn't it?
I mean, alcohol would be fine, but if we didn't have to, it's fine too.
Yeah, but for people that don't drink all the time, like you two, it was nice. So yeah, my free meal, that was really nice. Well done to T Loves Food, aka Mum, for winning.
I only won 2 meals, so I had to pay for mine, and I had something totally different. Mine was, I had beef tacos, and
they look divine.
Delicious, massive lamb shank.
Yeah, that was nice. That looked nice.
It was delicious. Fell off the bone and everything.
Yeah, they do really nice. Like, they've got a whole plethora of food meals choices, was really good. But we had a selected menu, only because we won, which is fair enough. But yeah,
it was still good. It's still a lot of
really
food
nice to go somewhere different. Like, you go to like chain restaurants, but this nice first and only nice business, nice service, good service. It was one.
Would you go back, ladies? Would you go back there?
Yes, I would.
We will go back there.
And lastly, I moved into my new flat.
Yay!
So yeah, I moved into my flat. I was meant to move in on the 16th. I was meant to move straight out of my flat, my uni flat, and straight into my flat now. But people were paying, the estate agents were paying silly beggars. So you know, when you put something through, you just wait for them to call you back. But I had to keep calling and calling. Oh yeah, we'll call you back. Oh yeah, we'll call you back. Oh yeah, you call back. And I was getting to the stage where I just wanted my holding deposit back and stay with mum. But then I called back and I was like, can I speak to the manager, please? I was meant to move in about a week ago. Yeah. And then they were like, oh yeah, well, he'll call you right away. And I was gonna send. I called them at like 10 that day, and then I was gonna start work at 12. So I was typing up an email to send. Like, I was like, you keep saying that you're gonna call me back. Like, it's boring now. Like, what's happening? Can I? And then literally when I was about to press send, they called. They were like, yeah, 27th of July at 9 a.m. Yeah. Sorry, we had a problem with the reference. And I was
Lies.
like, you didn't, because I got a message saying your reference has gone through. So let's not lie about that. And the main thing that annoyed me was I had to set up contents and insurance for the house I wasn't even living in. So I set that up and I was thinking, yeah, let me set up now because I'll forget. And then yeah, as soon as I set that, I was like, okay, wait, hold on. I'm actually paying for a house I don't have. And I was thinking, how long after that is it going to be? I'm going to cancel that and get my own, because they knew that I was a first timer, so they thought they'd give me their. No, sorry, you're not getting commission. Because he mentioned commission as well, so you're not meant to do that. But anyway, so no, cancelling that. I got 14 days. But yeah, I am a tenant. No more living with parents that you tick on the equal opportunities form. Tenants.
Well
yeah,
done.
did a lovely trip to IKEA.
Yeah.
£600. Them lot, these two, were all trying to say, oh yeah, you're adult now. You've got to save so you can get other things. They wanted me to get this dead couch with a cloak. Like literally, if you go on IKEA, okay, auntie was frugal auntie was saying, get the couch and live in this other things.
Exactly, but it was a comfortable couch. It just had, if you think about it, the top bit was fine. It was comfortable. It was fine. It was just the bottom bit around the cloak area that you didn't like.
No, it literally
I was going to sew it up for her and everything. She said no.
It was
the gratified Jones.
So guys, this was the chair, yeah? This was the edge of the chair. And then it had literally a skirt. Like it had a cloak. Like it was graduating. No, we're not doing that. Like, so what, when there's a draft, it's gonna flicker. That's so embarrassing. People are gonna, like, if I ever did come down with me, I would lose points because my couch had a cloak. Like, and we were all saying, oh yeah, we want it to be modern, look like a show house, not with a cloak. Sorry. So I picked a lovely £500 sofa. But it's practical because my bed's on the way. So if I have to wait till then sleep on that dead couch with a cloak. No, it's a sofa bed, but it doesn't look like a sofa bed. You know, you can get couches that look like sofa beds instead. Mm-hmm. The ones from IKEA. What's it called? Floghorn. What did you say? That, you know, that's one with the stick, the chair. That word that I keep saying.
Oh, I don't even know.
You know the chair, we saw it.
Futon.
Yeah, that. Futons.
Yeah,
but don't invite me to your house if you've got a futon. It's dead. It's embarrassing. No. It's giving hostel when you go to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
No futons. Sorry, IKEA. No. So I got myself a lovely grey sofa bed. So when my mates come over, my family come over, they can sleep there, and I'm going to sleep in my lovely bed. But so in the meantime, I'm going to sleep there. Mm-hmm. Got myself some curtains because it's very open. Like there's a blind still in the bathroom, but in the kitchen and the living room, they've taken the blinds away. Don't know why. Maybe they super glued the one in the bathroom. But so I've got myself some curtains. I hate curtains, but I thought they look nice, so I get.
They look lovely. They look lovely.
They're too long. They're like the cloak on the sofa, but we're not going to get into that because I'm going to have a sofa cover in it, so it'll be fine. Because I wanted half ones, but then I was like, no, it's just. I'll probably
long ones
like that. I want long ones.
Yeah, so long ones are more stylish, but I understand because it's a little bit too long.
Yeah,
but I think it's nice to have them draping on the floor. It has a look
nice.
Look.
The couch is going to go in front of them anyway. So
yeah.
See that.
Yeah, the long curtains is giving like chimney super, right? But it's going to be hidden, so it's fine. So I've got myself some curtains. Yeah, they're blackout white. I don't like if you ever came to my uni room, well, we didn't because of COVID. My blinds were down always. I don't like sunlight. I don't know why. I don't.
It's like a vampire.
It's too much. Like even I'm sitting in this room, it's bright. Everything's bright. My windows were always down. I don't know why. But that is a very big bright window. So I got myself some blackout blinds so I can sleep all day. What have I got now? So I got some plates, I got some bowls, I got some cups, I got some cutlery. Yeah, listen to this, guys. Tell me if I'm wrong. So, no, not these two. My auntie was saying, oh, get a cheaper couch, you've got more to spend. So I wanted to get this dead £3.50 cutlery because all I'm going to be doing is cutting my food, yeah? That's all I'm going to be doing. It's £3.50. And they were like, no, both of them now were like, no, it's dead. I was like, it's cutlery. Like, sofa with a cloak, no, because everyone's going to see that. No one's going to see my cutlery. They're just going to be cutting their food. It's going to go in the dishwasher.
But the knives were like baby knives. They were like that.
That's the thing.
Okay, they had like that much. Normal knives normally have that much. The knives they forced me to get are this long and not even very
but they look good. And it was only they were only £6. You're comparing a couch that's an extra £200 to cutlery that's extra £3.
Okay. But the cutlery is just cutlery, but the couch needs to be banged. So, can you guys tell me in the comments, are they wrong for saying that I should get a more expensive cutlery when they were telling me I should get a less expensive couch? Comment down below. Thanks. Lulu, I know you're listening. Comment, please. Anyway, if you want me to do saving, it should be all round, not on dead couches and then have bag cutlery. It doesn't make sense. But anyway, so yeah, so more back on the house. I've got a bin for the bathroom. I've got some curtains. I've got some blinds for the kitchen. I've got a table. I wanted to get these chairs, but I didn't have them. Yeah. But under my landing, there's 2 chairs that are really nice, and I don't know if they're like anyone's. We were gonna steal them, but I don't want to like start beef with my neighbors. So I was gonna leave a note, but then I realized they're too high for my table. So, but yeah, I think they might be their garden chairs. I was just thinking about that. It might be their garden chairs because we have a communal garden. So
yeah.
But they've got 2 ironing boards and they've got 2 chairs outside
and a granny trolley.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're not supposed to put things up.
I was saying because remember when you were in your beef because they kept having all their thing on and then they're doing it to my one.
Yeah,
but it's a different landlord and different.
It's a different landlord, but it is a fire hazard to have things out in the hallway. Yeah, because they
it's
can't.
under the stairs. It's not in the walkway.
I suppose it's in the
storage area.
Yeah, but we have, the cupboard that's right by my door. I think it's for the maintenance people's use. But they've used it as well. And I keep telling them they keep telling everybody to remove the things from the cupboards because they're not for your use. And they haven't moved them as well. So it's not in the way. So
this is really like, when you had the viewing there, did you see them?
No, they weren't there.
See?
When I came to these flats, it was brand new. There's nobody living in.
Oh no, when you went to my viewing, did you see them? The chairs and that. Literally to where my door is. Did you see anything when you
I didn't notice. Okay. Yeah.
Because remember you said there was no bins, and when I moved in there was limited bins outside my window. So they probably told them, move that.
Yeah. Probably.
It just makes it look like a champion little flat. But yeah, I want to ask them, can I have them? But I just realized they're probably garden chairs. So let's talk about the appliances I've got. Mm-hmm. So for the last 3 years, I've been living in dead student accommodation. Well, cram places in there, but I've been living in student accommodation where I have to share my washing machines with everybody else. But I have my own washer dryer and a dishwasher.
Come on.
I'm not doing anything.
And a freezer space, not a little ice box.
Literally. My fridge and freezer was the same size as half of my fridge freezer here. Half was the same. So I've got all the amenities. Mm-hmm. I've got a lovely bathroom, communal gardens, 2 parking permits.
2 minutes walk from
in my car.
Go on. And you don't need yours.
I don't even live there.
But yeah, it's well nice. It's really nice. It's just nice to have a.
It's so nice.
I really didn't think I was gonna like move straight out. But I was like, if I don't, then I'm gonna stay at home and be a bum. So I thought if I do it now, if I force myself, because I can slide, like when they were taking time to get back to me, I thought like there was going to be a problem. I didn't have to move out because I didn't want to like adult. And then I have to. And at dinner today at Christopher's birthday dinner. Happy birthday, Christopher. He's in
Happy
room,
birthday.
Happy birthday.
But we were talking about how I have to call up this electricity supplier. What?
Electricity, water,
Council
TV
tax.
license.
TV
council
license.
Why is that
Welcome
being
to adulthood.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Send me all those bills. Why do I have to call you so you can take money from me? Come to me so I can give money to you. So I have to beg you to take
If
my money
only.
instead. Huh?
Basically.
If only that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guys, another analogy that no one agrees with me with. Tap water is free. Highland Spring you have to pay for. So why do I have to pay for water?
Because wherever you get the tap water from has to pay water rates.
Yeah, but
So you've got to pay their water rates.
yeah, that's fine. But that's their business. But tap water is free. Why do I have to pay for it?
Tap water is not free.
It
Tap
is
water
though.
is
When
not
you go, when you go to Wagamama and you ask,
yeah,
for-
because you're going to somewhere who's paid for they've paid water rates. So they're paying.
So they want
what
it back.
you pay. Yeah,
I
you
know,
just
yeah.
don't have.
guys, tap water is free. When you go to a restaurant, it's free. See, that's what I mean. I'm having the water to the tap water, and the landlord's actually the landlord's house, so he should pay for it.
No.
You're
Yes.
living in it. And
Listen, when
if that's
I'm
the case,
Prime Minister,
If that's the case, then he would pay for your electricity,
yeah, you
your
should.
food.
TV license,
Exactly.
Yes.
etc.
They're dead.
Welcome
Listen, when I
to
find
the
someone
real
that agrees with
world.
me, it's gonna be over. Tap water is free because it's dead. It's just purified toilet water. It's not
Water
fair.
lake
You're paying for the water to be cleaned. So the
I
water
can buy a
company
water filter.
takes all the sewage, they collect all the sewage, because you're not just paying, you're not really, oh no, that's council tax, sorry, that's not that, sorry. But the water company are cleaning your water, supplying it to the taps, looking after all the pipes that come for all the streets. So you have to
there's burst water mains everywhere.
all the time, yeah. But you have to contribute to that. Nothing in this world is free.
Dead.
Yeah, nothing in this world is free. Sorry.
Yeah, guys, if you believe that tap water should be free because it's tap, comment that below.
We all believe it should be free, but
Exactly. So you're on my side. Brilliant.
yeah, but we still have to pay for it.
Dead. Oh, I thought you just didn't agree with me, but it's tap water's dead.
Yeah.
If Highland Spring was coming through my taps, then it would be, I would pay for it willingly.
Oh no, but Rebecca, if you had the water that came from the rivers, you'd be sick all the time. So they are doing something to the water. It's not just
Diphtheria, mate.
They're not doing enough because it's not water from the mountains. Anyway, like I said, guys, don't listen to them. If you feel like tap water and water bills should be abolished, vote for me for president. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, come on. We're officially all adults, and soon, when I finally get my bed, guys, we went to IKEA, and I bought my bed, and then they were like, have you got a man? We were like, no. And they were like, we looked at the boxes, it was like 3 boxes the size of me.
Bruv.
So, and obviously I bought up the whole shop as well, so that was it. So yeah, I had to get my bed delivered, an extra £29. Can I not, you know how Pretty Little Thing and House of CB give you free delivery when you spend a certain amount? I've just spent
660.
Literally. And they couldn't even do it next day delivery, like Pretty Little Thing royalty. 2 days. Tomorrow it's coming. So I'm going to finish work, and my auntie and my lovely mum and auntie are going to fix my bed for me. I'll be home at 10:30. Please make sure it's
done by then. Yeah, it'll be done by then. Yeah.
My lovely handy women.
I have to edit this pod tomorrow, so.
True. But yeah, we need to get a new pod day, because I used to be a bum working 1 day a week, and now I'm working 4 days a week. We need to
figure it out.
Jig.
Yeah. But then that's the thing, I always get my working dates are always irregular. Like I was working 3 days last week. I think they were Saturday. No, when were they? When did I work last week? Do you remember? No, I can't remember. I think they were weekdays actually. And then this day they're weekends. It's just whenever it's busy. But it's good money. So I trust in work mother.
Yeah, can't complain.
I got rent to pay for 12 months and water and electricity.
And all that stuff.
Like everybody else.
No. Skylar ain't. Skylar, do you want to swap? I'll do your last year of uni fee. I just want to get student life. Oh, they're even kicking me out of all my student apps. They're like, renew it. You finished now. So yeah, guys, that was my lovely week. Stressful. No, from the 16th, it's just been up and down because I came straight back to work.
Busy.
So when I'm not working, I'm buying stuff and stressing over my flat. But all the stress is done. I'm now a tenant, homeowner tenant.
We now have to get your stuff from Auntie's house.
Yeah. It's
so
true.
The stress ain't over yet.
No, that's not stress though.
It is.
No, it's not. We're just gonna dash it downstairs. I haven't got any valuables in there. I just realised when I went through all this, it's just tap, the stuff from my shelves and my drawers. So I made you delicately pick it up 3 flights of stairs.
I'm gonna throw it out the window now.
No, but you had your laptop in one of them, remember?
Come on. Yeah, but other than that, what else is it? Clothes. There's 3 bags of clothes, 1 of coats and bags.
And shoes.
Yeah, come on. I give you permission because my laptop's out on Auntie's desk now.
Yeah.
Everything can be dashed.
I will take great pleasure dashing your stuff downstairs.
Yeah, guys.
My back.
No, but it would be easier coming down the stairs because you can just rest it and gravity will just take it down.
You've got too many stairs and you need lifts in your building.
Yeah, I'm so not used to. I'm so glad I'm on the ground floor. Can't do that. So when you go live in this like Sainsbury's and that, you take that all up.
Yeah. Well, I have, that green bag, and then I have my friend's bag, and because it's just me here, I don't.
I
don't
lug it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have to lug it, but I put it on my shoulder.
None of that. I'm so lazy because Tesco's not around the corner. Tesco's not around the corner anymore. I have to shop for the week.
Shops.
Yeah, we'll do. Well,
I
you
don't
can
do that. Me and Skylar mess each other. When are we going to Tesco? Are you hungry? On the day. And now I've got it in advance.
Yeah, but you're not a student anymore, so you can't afford to do that.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't. With all the other bills you have to pay, you can't afford to just do a shop because if you do a shop every day, you're going to spend more than if you do a weekly shop.
How? How?
Because you'll pick and choose things that you like, and it's normally you don't need those things, so you're going to pick things that you like every day, which is going to be more than if you did a budgeted or a shopping list for everything that you need. Everything.
Oh yeah, true, fair enough.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not going to be home that much.
Yeah.
But I'm going to need it for the 3 days a week that I'm going to be home.
Yeah.
Because I literally
so
work 9 days.
So we'll do a 3-day weekly shop.
Because
for 3 days.
I may want a cheeky shepherd's pie on a Monday. When I shop on the Sunday, I might not want it on Monday. What happens then? I have to eat it.
You keep it in the freezer because you got space now, and then you have it another day. Things will last in the freezer for 3 months, You're welcome to our world, Rebecca. Welcome to the real world.
So what? If you shop for the week and then you don't want it on Monday, what do you do?
No, you shop. You plan what you're going to prepare, and then if there's things that you're not going to eat straight away, you put them in the freezer straight away because you're not going to eat them straight away. It depends on what it is, of course, but you're not going to eat them straight away, so they go straight in the freezer, and then you just when you're ready to eat them, some things you can cook straight from frozen, some things you have to thaw. But yeah,
defrosted food.
Yeah, but it's things like frozen veg, sausages, things like that. You don't have to thaw, you can cook them straight away.
Yummy.
Because her diet, I'm laughing because her diet consists of Starbucks, Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah, but
you're going on about frozen shepherd's pie. It's funny to me.
It's
You'll
the
get the hang of
transition.
it as you
Yeah,
go
it's the transition. You can do what you're doing, what you do normally, but you'll soon realize that you won't have as much cash flow readily available to you because you're spending more than you really need to be spending. You want these things, you don't really need them.
I need Starbucks every day to live.
Are you Molly May?
No, my best friend worked there and used to ply with me with it every day.
She doesn't work there anymore.
And the Starbucks.
Well, she does. She's just not in Portsmouth.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, I get used to it. I'm not sorry, guys, to our viewers who eat shepherd's pie. I'm not frowning upon shepherd's pie and frozen food. It's just dead. Oh, God, okay,
That one.
I can't. I'm going on like I can't cook. No, I can't.
You
I don't
can't
want
Yeah,
to.
till off Sundays.
No, because my curtains are gonna smell.
Open the window.
That's what Febreze is for.
Oh God. I want my house to be a show house. I want to use the stuff. What? No.
Yeah, but you've got them posh. She's got these posh plug-in air fresheners, so
yeah,
we'll block it all out, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, yeah, it doesn't smell food after you guys cook.
Mm-hmm.
And you got your posh little thing blower over your electric hob.
Oh, I've got PTSD from that because whenever I used to cook in my flat, the fire alarm used to go off. So I'm gonna think the fire alarm's gonna go off all the time. That's why I stopped cooking every time I cooked. Every time it would go off. That's why I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a transition. We're all learning. Well, I'm learning.
Yeah, we're all learning still. Don't you worry. Yeah,
I'll wait to shop for the week and have to eat on a Monday what I plan to.
Shepherd's pie.
Frozen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it'll be great.
Are you going to have veg with that? Frozen steam veg.
That's what you eat, so I wouldn't cuss. That's your John.
I don't eat shepherd's pie, sorry.
You don't have frozen veg?
Steam veg.
Yeah, steam bags, they're bang.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, like,
They're so bang. I was laughing at the shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie is good sometimes. Only sometimes though. I don't remember the last time I had a shepherd's pie.
Yeah, so don't try big it up. It's dead.
It was at school.
When I was doing keto, I would have lamb chops and steam veg, or lamb chops and cauliflower rice steam bags from Asda.
Bang.
With a little bit of curry sauce or stew.
Bang.
Still frozen food, isn't it? When you're working all day and then you have to run, you don't have time to be cooking every day. So
yeah, but they're only They're only like ping that in the microwave, do that. It's not.
And then my lamb chops are from, well, they're obviously not.
But they're only what, 25 minutes?
Yeah, 50 minutes, I would think. Yeah.
Well
But,
done. Yeah.
I like them not well done, but 25 minutes is not enough.
Yeah.
Just see how you go. It's up to you how you eat.
Yeah.
See what works for you.
Yeah, true. But it's not see how you go because I'm legally binded for 12 months. So I've got to do it for 12 months. I'm coming home. I'm not doing that anymore.
There's
Sorry.
space
I haven't even started, but I'm realizing no.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
It's just a little bit of. It's just
if
a little
you
bit
guys
of
see my Just Eat, Deliveroo, and Uber Eats history, you will be very scared because you lot are like, yeah, come on, cooking. No. There was one time I ordered 3 times in a day. Why did you do that? Why? I went. This is my normal day.
How much did that cost? That's a week's worth of shopping in one go. That is.
I personally see nothing wrong with that.
Just
Eat is my friend.
McDonald's breakfast at 5 a.m. so I wait for it to open. Then at like 1, after I've woken up, after sleeping for 12 hours, I would get McDonald's again. Then I would get Toyosi's Kitchen pounded yam. All the carbs. This is why my gut. Last year, I was looking at my friend's posted me from a year ago. Why am I huge?
Just blame me on COVID.
No.
Lockdown pounds. That's what I blame mine on.
I've lost 2 stones since December, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but you'll be walking like 5 years every day.
But yeah,
I'll
on
still
to
be on the Just Eat train.
Yeah, but not 3 times a day.
No, I can't afford that.
no,
But yeah,
I can't.
Did it?
well, they delivered, mate.
Yeah. Before, when I was getting that young 2,000 every 3 months. So, our favourite part of every podcast episode, Love Island catch up. We have been, every day we've been begging for Castle Roll. Well, I have, because it's been dead, Love Island.
And it's here.
Producers, I want you to know it's been dead. But Casa Amor, the moment we've all been waiting for, well, the British public and some other viewers outside of Europe have been waiting for Casa Amor. What do we think of the new girls and boys? We'll start with the girls.
I feel like I don't even know names or who they are.
Okay, so we've got, I don't know names, but I'll describe them all. We've got she's like a DJ, don't know her name, don't care. She's got a blonde bob here.
Oh yeah, I
We've
think
got-
She's like
is it
a tom
Kayla?
girl.
Is it
Yeah,
Kayla?
I think it's Taylor.
Kayla, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like a tom girl.
Yeah.
Is she? Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah, so
She
we've
gives
got
me
her.
tom girl.
We've got Clarice Juliet, which is
Yeah.
quite known to the British public. She was the ex-girlfriend of Alex Iwobi, the footballer, and they used to go back and forth all the time. So I'm quite familiar with her. We've got Salma, a black social media influencer with lovely hair and stuff.
40-inch.
We've got Mary, who's a model. I've seen her on loads of I think she might be on Pretty Little Thing. She's a model, like an actual, not just I take pictures and stuff.
Is she the one that's loving on Liam?
I'm not sure. No, that's Lily. I think. So yeah, we've got the tall blonde. I think they're both tall. We've got blonde with like curly hair, and then we've got the Lily girl. No, different types of blonde. So her blonde's like this, Mary, a bit lighter, and then we've got the bleach blonde, which is like platinum, Lily. So Lily's the one that's on Liam. I think that's all
Liam's on her.
the only important ones. So the girls, I don't know. They're really I feel like the girls have come in to actually tear the place. I feel like the girls have come in to mash out everything, but the boys are chilling. The new guys coming.
But do you mean the boys as the new boys?
Sorry, the Casa Amor boys. Because it's not Casa Amor, is it? When it's the boys, because they've gone into the actual villa. But the Casa Amor boys and girls.
I think because the guys who are now in Casa Amor, they're being guys. They're the ones that are on the girls or responding to the girls. Whereas girls like their guys and they don't want to do anything.
Yeah, true.
What can you do?
Outside.
Yeah. They all kept separate because they all like their men and they're being true to them.
Yeah.
And then the guys that don't care.
Yeah,
none of them. Even
I trust him.
I'm so surprised at Teddy. I thought Teddy really wouldn't even go there, but he's basically.
Yeah, he's with that Clarice girl because she knows exactly. They've actually put girls in that are 10 times better looking than the actual girls. I don't know why they've done that, especially when they're doing up these kind mental health and that. That's what would be good. But so the girls are there to cause trouble. And the guys, Casa Amor guys, I don't know any of their names because they're just not. We're not seeing anything from them.
They're not. None of them are really nice looking at all.
Yeah,
none of them are better.
And Massive.
Yeah,
from our hometown,
Medi. Yeah, but none of the guys are better looking than the original guys.
Yeah, no.
But they're not really giving the girls anything to.
Yeah, to their head even at all.
Yeah.
Even if they did want, even if they were still trained, the test, the guys are getting a test because the girls are better looking. Yeah, the guys aren't, so it's not a test.
It's not fair. They've done that on purpose. I think they've done that on purpose because I don't know. I haven't watched Love Island before, so this is my first experience of it. But every time the recoupling comes along, it's always the boys choosing. Should they not alternate that?
Yeah.
Or is it always the boys choose all the time?
Why do I feel like it was a... the guys...
No, it's always been boys. I think maybe one time it's been girls.
But every other boys, because Aaron's left.
No, Aaron left because it was a public vote and he was in the lowest couple.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girls, I think that's just like how it's been, yeah.
Has it? Is that how they always do it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So like I feel like
not
it's
fair.
always the girls standing together holding hands and that. I don't remember any of the guys ever standing up like that.
No, so the only time a girl chose was when it was when Danny came in and when AJ came in. So AJ and Danny. So AJ chose and then Danny chose. And then the boys chose the rest of the girls.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I don't remember like when we come, I just know who goes. And
it hasn't been.
Don't pay attention.
Yeah.
It hasn't been. I think
weird,
the girls have chosen once. From what I can remember, the girls, so I think the boys chose first, like when they first came in, and then the girls chose the next time. And then since then, it's either whoever the new person who comes in has chosen, or it's boys choosing everybody else. That's what I've noticed.
Yeah.
I think that's so unfair.
Yeah. I think that's just how it's been. I need to pay attention to that. But you know, Casa Amor, Mum, how does that go? Do the guys, how do they choose?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. What happens?
They just stay in for like what seems like 3 months, which is probably like 4 days.
Yeah.
And then they both choose. So say the boy will say, say Jake, he's in Casa Amor. He gets to choose if he likes any of the girls in Casa Amor. If he likes one over Liberty, he'll take her back to the house.
Yeah, but who?
And
So
Liberty will be single.
Okay, so who chooses? Like, not chooses. Sorry, who is it? The people already at the villa? Because I think it's the girls. The girls are still at the normal villa.
Yeah.
So they don't choose, do they? They just that the girl stands up and sees if he comes back. So the girls can either choose to stay with the guy that they've met.
Or
so they don't choose.
their original.
Oh, they do though, don't they? I don't know. They just, I think they couple up and they say, I'm gonna pick. Are you gonna stay or are you gonna pick?
Yeah.
So the girls do choose from then.
Yeah. But I thought they went through them all. But I don't know which ones.
Nah, because the guys, I don't know, because the guys are in Casa Amor, so they come down. Because the girls are still in the villa.
Yeah.
So they need to know if their man's coming back. So the girls, the girls.
Because the guys have gone to Casa Amor, so they've got to come back to the house.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So they don't choose. They just say, I think whatever her name is, Laura, will ask, are you staying waiting for Jake? Let's say Libby. Are you staying with Jake or are you choosing someone from the villa? So the girls choose then.
Yeah.
So if she chooses Jake, if she chooses somebody from the villa, what happens? Does Jake not come back then?
So Jake will either come back by himself or he'll come back with a girl. So they don't know. The girls, they don't. So either or don't know.
So whoever comes back alone at the end, whoever's left single at the end, might have to go home.
Okay.
Or they'll bring new people in. So they decide when they feel
what they want to, how they want to spice up the show.
Like, how am I feeling on Wednesday? How are we going to do this? Yeah, there's no set rule with that program. Because remember that Shannon went home within 2 days. You're supposed to stay for at least a week before you go. So I don't get what that was.
Yeah. I just think they got her
7 days.
Yeah, she didn't participate. So does anyone remember how she got dumped? Was she just get a text and say you're dumped? Or was it like a vote,
on the first recoupling, she was left single.
Oh, that's right.
And as soon as she was single, they said you're dumped.
You're dumped from the island. Please pack your bags. You've got an hour to say your goodbyes.
That's so funny. I can't believe it. But she's got, because we checked, we were just looking who's like, because obviously they've got in there for the followers. So we were just seeing how many followers. She's got the most out of everyone.
Wow.
She's got nearly 500k and the other girls were on like 300. Just about.
But why?
So you were there for so she did it right. She got her free holiday for 1 day.
Yeah.
And she
didn't do anything to warrant having that many
at all. But I think it's the drama of, we want to know what you're doing. You're in there for like 2 days, so we want to see how we want to keep up, and they're just follow
She's probably got blue tick as well.
Yeah. I think she was the first because obviously she could sort out her own blue tick, so she probably got it first. She's got, last time we checked, she had like 492k.
Wow.
So yeah, she got what she came for because she's a model in there, so boosted for her. What else is on that?
What we didn't talk about was Kaz and what happened with the Kaz kissing Jake.
They built that one up, didn't they?
I know. They totally geared up the crowd.
They left us on a cliffhanger.
Yeah. A false cliffhanger as well.
And Liberty wasn't bothered.
Yeah, we were all getting annoyed that Kaz would even do that to her best mate.
Yeah, but don't.
And why would Jake do that? And then when it happened, she was fine.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Unless they had this, I think they always, whenever there's, because they're mates now, so they probably have chats like, oh, you can do that, like we're friends. Probably. Because how are you not annoyed? You must have had a pre-chat.
Lips, my man.
Yeah, but the thing is, she wasn't annoyed, but they presented it as she wasn't annoyed.
Yeah, so you can watch.
Yeah, so that you look, yeah.
And did you watch the next episode to see what happened?
Yes.
Exactly.
So it worked. Dead. I can't believe
you can tell it's the
drawn
first
in.
time. First time.
Drawn in.
We
We should have started with season 5 with Molly Mays. Yeah, that was the best year.
Yeah.
We didn't have a podcast to force me to watch it in those days.
Yeah,
What do you think about Jake actually being faithful?
For now.
Jake is only faithful because he's 4'11" and no one's it. Which is good because it works out. But yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. First look. So we've watched the first look. Yeah, so first look shows them posting a picture of the Casa Amor, what the guys is up to, while they're all discussing, oh yeah, I'm nervous, oh, we're going to come back. So they've just posted a lovely postcard. I think it's of the Liam, Clarice and Salma kiss to Millie. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So they posted that and they're all like, oh no.
I feel sorry for Millie.
Yeah.
She's saying how she doesn't trust him. She really wants him to be faithful. She's being faithful to him, but she doesn't trust him. And now it's just proven what she's been worried about. She's going to be devastated, isn't she?
Yeah. But then the thing is, the next clip was Faye all cuddling Abigail with Toby because she's all Abigail's all crying up. So who's Toby with? Is Toby with someone?
Oh yeah, he was with that blonde one. He was like right in there straight
Which
away.
one? Because there's Lily. Mary.
I don't know the names. It's not Lily because she's with Liam.
It might be Mary then.
It's the other one.
Definitely Mary. Yes, Mary.
Yeah,
the other blonde.
But it was like the first thing he said to her was like, "Let's go for a chat in bed."
They're so excited. Yeah, because
what I don't understand is Liam is 21 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he doesn't want a girlfriend, but he should have shown to Millie that he was boyfriend material. Because Millie's got all her hopes up.
Yeah, but think about it. If there's no one else, that's bang. You're gonna just a guy anyway. A guy's just gonna be like, oh yeah, let's be boyfriend girlfriend for now. There's no one else. Literally exactly like Jake and Libby. There's no one else that wants me, so you do.
Yeah, but Jake actually wanted her to be his girlfriend. He didn't have to do that.
All in the normal villa before Casa Amor, they were all comfortable because there's no one else. Okay. That's why they're all boyfriend girlfriend.
Story now.
Yeah, but he hasn't.
Temptation Island.
So far, he hasn't done anything.
Yeah,
so far,
there's no one else. Oh yeah. What is this, Jake? Yeah, because no one wants.
No one's paying him no mind.
They
don't want you. Okay.
Yeah. If no one else wants you, you're gonna be loyal because you can't cheat.
There's no temptation.
Yeah. And especially because he knows that's his girlfriend now. You're cheating. So it's not even like Liam and all that can do that because they're not together. Yeah. Even though it's still technically cheating, he can't do that.
To say,
with the magnetic bracelets on.
He loves to say, I've only known Millie a week or 2 weeks. What is that? You didn't say that yesterday.
No.
Yeah, because as soon as a new girl comes in,
he looks like he's cracking on with this new girl, this Lily.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he is. He is. He kissed 2 girls at one time. And then, well, I know that's a challenge, but still, he still did it.
Yeah. You just own up. Just own up. I'm young. I just want to be free. And I shouldn't have given you the intention that we were boyfriend and girlfriend because we weren't anyway. But I should have just told you that I'm going to keep my options open. To minute and get on with your life.
Until after Casa Amor. And then after that, then we'll see what happens.
So then Millie will let him back.
Him go, yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
these
because they've all got a
boys.
contract to stay together for 6 months.
Oh, really?
I reckon.
I feel like they do. They always break up around the same time. It's like,
Yeah, Priscilla and Michael had a contract. They were never together. Come on.
they were together for time though, after everybody else.
Have you seen the
Yeah,
interviews with
because
them?
Michael said that he felt pressure for black love.
Yeah.
So embarrassing. Like, you're so embarrassing. Who are you feeling pressure by? People on the internet you don't know, you've never met, you don't
Thank
even know.
you.
You're embarrassing.
He's such an idiot. Can't believe he's gone in.
I can.
Oi, you're
Oh,
half
I know,
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian man.
Okay.
What? Wait, yeah. Sorry, the interview. I don't think I've watched it. I don't want to.
I can't.
But
He's
have you,
so.
Auntie?
He gives me the ick. Leanne was right.
Yeah. And everyone was cussing her. Yeah, no.
Yeah, but the way
Did
he
you watch
said
it?
I watched
you-
because he's done a few interviews. I can't remember who I watched. The guy, I think it was the Capital. Is it William? He interviews all the people.
Will Joe, I think it is.
Yeah, he interviewed him. Oh yeah, so we're talking about whether it was a real relationship or not, and it comes across, but wouldn't it? Because it's just specifically there to answer the questions. But it did come across that they did have a relationship and they broke up because I think they were forced to live together during COVID, and then because they were in together all the time.
What
that was
out?
Yeah, but that's what COVID has done, isn't it? They either you come together,
yeah, it's a real
more, or you're together too much and they can't take it anymore. That's like some people who are together for like 20 years and then they get married and then they split up a year later. It's like that sort of thing, I think. But he kept on. He was adamant that they had a serious relationship. It wasn't just fake. It wasn't fake. No, it wasn't just fake. It wasn't fake. It was a serious relationship. They really, I don't know if he said the word love, but they were really into each other a lot of it. And then only over COVID, they split up once and then they got back together and then they basically didn't work out because they basically tried again because they didn't want to waste what they had and then it didn't actually work and then they split up for true. But yeah, but it seemed genuine when he was saying it, so what can you say?
But yeah, speaking of black relationships, we watched the film today. Mum always, when she gets bored, she goes through all the films. And one time we were watching Jump the Broom, which was dead at the start, but then it got really banged. Like this film. So obviously, I'm a television and broadcasting graduate, so I'm au fait with the filming industries. This film was no shade. It was called No Shade. So obviously, it's like a black love film about this dark-skinned girl who finds trouble dating and stuff because of her skin color. Yeah. So when I watch a film, I have to watch everything. Like you were saying earlier, I hate watching a film, a Marvel film with a Marvel obsessed, they pick out everything. I'm the same. If the lighting's off, I know. If you needed to cut that film piece and you didn't, I know. It's not even just me, but it was too long. Like some of the shots were like, there was like a part where the car drove off and it panned back to the guy watching the car. It was way too long. Like it was awkward. It was like an awkward silence. But anyway, we focused on the storyline. So yeah, it was about this dark-skinned woman called Jade, and she had this male best friend she was in love with, but he didn't see her like that. Black sister. That's why I hate being called a black sister, because you're trying to sister zone me. A, I'm not your sister, and B, don't call me a sister. But you know when they do all that sisterness, if you watch the pod before, you know I hate that word. So he plays it off as her sister and he makes all these colorist jokes like, oh, you're too dark and all this, and she laughs. That's what I didn't like in the film. She laughs it off. But I'm thinking this is back in 2017 and a lot of people hated themselves, so I see. But no, you don't. If you're telling me I'm too dark and all this nonsense, and no. So so she goes through the dating world and she's on all these dating sites and stuff, and she's finding it hard because her best friend is getting married in the film. So she's getting married. She's like, oh, I'm single and all this. So she's a photographer and she keeps getting these couples and they're all interracial. I don't know if that's like to highlight, but they're interracial couples. So it would be like a black man and an Asian woman, or a black man and a lighter skin woman. So I don't know if it's like interracial or it's just not dark skin. They're just mix of colors. So she gets these black men with these women, and then when the woman like isn't looking, the man will be like to her, "I want to see you tonight. I want to meet up with you tonight." Da, 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 da. And she's like, "What?" Like he mouths it in the picture. That's what I don't understand. You're taking a picture and you're mouthing it anyway. But that I don't know if she's probably waiting for him to finish. But yeah, so the woman will be here, and then I'll be here mouthing, "I want to see you tonight." But he's with a woman who's not black or dark skin or whatever. And then there was this one guy, he was with a woman, and she went to the toilet. I think she was, I can't tell what she was, but I think she was like Asian. What do you think she was?
I think she was like either mixed or like Spanish.
She was fair. Yeah, she was fair skinned. She was like Asian. I don't know what she was, but so she went to the toilet, and he was like, "Oh, I want to see you tonight. Da, 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 da.
Let me take you to dinner Thursday."
Yeah, and then so they're like face to face. He's right up in her face, and then she's like, "No, your wife or your fiance is literally in the toilet." And then she turns around, and he's right behind her. She comes out, and she's like, "Stop trying to get in with my man. He picked me. Da 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 da. You see this ring on my finger? He's married." And she was literally like, "What are you actually talking about? Like he's actually just." But obviously her back was turned, and he was right behind her. So does that say anything about anything? So yeah, that happened, and she went on just like a couple of dates, and then she realized, "Oh, my skin is the problem." So she went on this date with this guy. I think this is what I don't understand. This part, he said, "Oh, you look lighter online," but everyone kind of looks lighter online because of their like lighting and stuff. But I think mum was saying she might have edited her pictures, but the way he was like, "Yeah, you look lighter online," it was probably edited. But she had like a blonde wig on, and she wore this really nice dress, and he was like, "You're lighter online, like this is with you black girls, da 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 da. You're like my sister." And he wasn't saying that my sister. He was like, "You're like my sister." Like, "Oh, she's always complaining, moaning." Yeah, he was like, "Do you know how many lighties I've got on my light-skinned woman? Do you know how many lighties I've got on my line right now? I need to be here." Da, da, da. So she just to get, and these were all black men.
Oh, go then.
So yeah, she kept getting turned down. She even broke down one time. She was like, "Yeah, no, I'm ugly, I'm this, I'm that." And and this was based on true events. Like, so they probably researched against like dark-skinned women what they think and stuff.
They acted them out.
Yeah, it was a really good film. I just wish it was filmed better, but we've got to think about the storyline, not the filming. But yeah, so so he finally comes back. So yeah, her male friend got a girlfriend who was like Portuguese, and she was like so rude. She kept calling her family back in Portugal on his phone, and she moved him. And bear in mind they were together for like 3 months, and so she was like calling it, and he was like, "Oh." He was like to his friend, "Oh, his light-skinned girls are worse. I thought it was the other way around. Da, 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 da. That's why I went, because she's a trophy." Da, da, da. And then he went to the guy who's getting married to a dark-skinned woman. So he was like lighter-skinned, this friend. He was light-skinned, getting married to a dark-skinned woman. And then he was like lecturing this guy, saying, "Oh," what was he saying, Mum?
So he's saying about how he has to learn that it's not about dark skin or the skin. You got to learn about the personality of the person, and until you learn that, you're never going to. But then he was going back to when he grew up, because his dad left his mum for a white woman, so he was raised to think that you've arrived if you have a white woman or a lighter skinned woman. So that's how his brain's processed. So every time he sees a dark skinned woman, that's bad. Like, you're too dark. Like, we can't touch you. And then his best friend's dark, so but he still loves her off, but he won't go there because she's dark skinned.
Yeah, he even admitted, he was like, "Yeah, I love Jade, I love her." And then, so after this epiphany that he got from his mate, it was like, "Oh yeah, now I'm gonna go tell her." So he broke up with that Andrea thing. So the Portuguese woman who's his girlfriend broke up with her, and then he went to Jade, tried to tell her, "Yeah, I love you," and she's reckoned, she's realized she's beautiful, she's dark skinned, it's not gonna change. So he went up to, "I love you, like, let's be together, da da da." But then the best man at her friend's wedding was dark skinned, and he was like, "Yeah, you're beautiful. Rory. Can I have this dance?" Rory, yeah. So she's like, "Oh wow, like, do you actually like me, or are you just doing?" Because she started dating this white guy, and he was like, "Oh yeah, my favorite film was 12 Years a Slave," and I married this black woman.
They always have that
with a black woman. It's just like,
It's mad.
They love that. So I was saying, Lupita Nyong'o, he called her. Yeah, she's so raw and all that nonsense. Like, why?
It was so annoying.
But yeah, so she was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. No more dating. I'm gonna focus on myself, photography and all this. And then she went to her friend's wedding, and then someone finally recognized her as beautiful. And then there was literally the last scene of the film. She was getting into her man's car, Rory. Jade was getting into Rory's car, and then that stupid guy, the colorist guy, was like, make sure you treat her for the queen she is. That's my sister, look after.
Oh, now!
What? Like,
now.
what? It was so eye-opening. Well, I know that's what they're like anyway.
Yeah.
But
it was bad to know that this is how black women or darker skinned women are treated, because these are real statements from real life events that they put into
from your fellow black man.
It's disgusting.
So what's it called again?
No Shade.
No Shade. By
and it was on Prime Video.
Yeah, it was on Amazon. It was so good. Like, it's so good to see films like that, but they just need to get better with their filming. I feel like I'm being too critical. Like, if it was a white film, I probably wouldn't have said anything. But I just want these films, because no, we wouldn't have seen that. If Mum didn't flick through the films, we wouldn't have seen it. But yeah, it's really good. It won an award, didn't it?
Yeah. She's won the late. So basically, it was written by the lady that was the wife in the actual film, and she's got 4 awards for her film. So she's got other films.
Yeah.
I'll have to find the name of who she is, so people can have a look.
Yeah, I followed them on Instagram, seeing if I could get some genres.
Yeah, but it's No Shade Films. So that's the @on Instagram. No Shade Films.
Yeah, it's a really good film. Like, I started watching it, I was like, it's gonna be one of these dead, horribly filmed films. But I actually got into it, and I was all like, but yeah, No Shade.
It's an eye opener.
Yeah. It was really like true to life. Like, they actually say, like, how could he say, oh, and then he even said at the end, Jade's friend, who was another, he was like, isn't he too dark for you? What are you talking about? They're both the same color. What do you mean? Like, would you actually, like, I would understand your colorist mind, or if she was lighter, isn't he too dark? They're the same color.
Hello, yeah. Oh my gosh.
And he was still doing it after he had his mate talk to him. So you're never going to change.
But then if you're told at a young age, and your dad has left your black mum for a white woman, and that's all you know, that's all he's going to think, isn't it? He will never get rid of that. That's always going to be, that's why he's always going to be reaching for that girl, where deep down he knows he loves a black woman, like all black men diss black women. Deep down they know where they should be, but their preference, go with your preference then.
But it's not
as long as you know
preference, because his preference is clearly that Jade girl, but he was saying about how the trophy, because that stupid girl, that Andrea girl, went to Jade's house, and they all had a thing, and they all had wine and everything. They were talking about how, he treats me like a trophy, but he doesn't actually want to be with me. He wants to be with you. He loves you, And it's like, so So what is everyone doing?
Exactly.
Yeah, but you're not going to be with a guy that calls you dark, blick, this, that, and the other. So he's going to lose out. You lost out then. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Hopefully, obviously not because it's a film.
I don't care. But you're calling me that. That's not going to win my heart, is it?
No.
Yeah. So you go with
but that's the thing, though. She still loved it, which is so sad. Like, at the start, she was kind of like, at the start of the film, I thought they had like a thing going. Like, at the start of the film, it was like them two. And then it started to show what he's actually doing. And she was in love with him. She was always telling her friend that was getting married, oh yeah, I love him. I just want him to see me, I'm beautiful. Yeah, sad. But yeah, even back to Mike and Priscilla. So Priscilla put on her story. She went out to an event with some girls. I don't know who it was, but I saw her with some people, and they were all white. So 2 girls, another white girl. There are 2 white girls, another white girl, and Priscilla, so 4. And they went to an event, and a guy had approached her, and then the other guy came over and shouted, "She's not going to turn white overnight." What does that even mean? What are you talking about?
The guy that
they were black again.
The guy that approached her, was he black?
I don't know. She didn't say. I don't think she said. But I got to watch that again. But yeah, on her story on the Shea Bar, I read it today. So a guy approached her. I'm guessing they were both black, but I don't. And as I don't remember what the guy was.
You are lost.
It's just, what are you talking about?
You're lost.
those people who shout it, not all of them, obviously.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Why? What's the point
Can't
of
do
that?
that. You were lost.
What is the point?
Like, if he's gone to approach her, he's talking to her for some reason. Either he wants to talk to her or whatever. Why are you coming in from wherever you are from, like wherever you were probably minding your own business and you came to mind someone else's business? But she's not going to turn white overnight. What are you even talking about?
Who are you?
I'm so like, this is all I see. Like, Mum's always like, why you guys are always like, why are you single? You should have a boyfriend. This is all I see. These stupid people. Like, you're actually, I can't do that. No. No, thank you. And then you got white people saying, oh, my favorite film. White men, sorry, some, not all. White men saying, oh, 12 Years a Slave is my favorite. Like, why are you even telling me that? And she was like, what have you seen in the cinema recently? And I don't think it was any time from between, like, recently. I don't think it was recently. It was a film he's seen in the past 10 years. I don't think it was like in the cinema. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, what was that other film we watched? And he said, I want to take this girl on a date. And,
it was that thing that we thought it was going to be a series, but it only turned out to be one program.
Dreaming Whilst Black. Yeah. Is that what they do? Because I don't dabble in any of that. So I wouldn't know. Why? What do you think is going to come? They'll be like, yeah, let's go. Like, what? What are you talking about? They're just both weird, both sides. Strange. But I just don't, it's more strange when you're doing it to your own people.
Yeah, that's what's worse.
Lost.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
It's embarrassing. You should be embarrassed. Like,
and that's the thing. They can't even be embarrassed because they're other people. They're all their group are doing it. So who's going to tell you? You've got that one
nobody's
guy
calling them out.
Alexa, that's 1 out of 100. They all do it with each other. They love it. And that film was from 2017. It's still happening, even worse.
Crazy. So you recommend it? I should watch it.
Yeah, I think everyone. No Shade film by Buff Productions. Even though I was just told the whole storyline.
Film on Instagram. Check it out.
Yeah, it was a good film. I didn't expect it to be that good. And there wasn't like any, this should have happened or this should happen. It served its purpose.
Good.
Yeah.
Good review. Thank you. I should check it out.
On to a lighter note of actual real black love. Did you guys see Issa Rae secretly get married? I can't believe that. I saw pictures of her getting married. I thought it was just one of her films again. I retweeted it, liked it, went about my day. But then I actually read the caption and she was like, so I just did an impromptu shoot with this Vera Wang dress and my friends were all wearing the same dress and all of this nonsense. I just thought she is
husband to take a picture.
Yeah, like if you watch Issa Rae, if you watch like her films and stuff, what else is she in? She's in that little film, which is really funny, and she's in obviously Insecure, her own show. And I just thought it was a joke. I always thought it was a joke. She actually got married.
Oh,
and she hit that man.
I did because I don't because I don't follow her. I don't really know. I don't know who she's saying, whether she's married, but. So when I saw the picture of her married, I just thought she got married.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I love that.
Yeah, congratulations. That's so funny. Like, if you watch her, she's a joke. I literally thought it was a joke. Because I saw the pictures and they were like, Issa just had a fake wedding. I was like, when you just don't read things. It's like, okay, you told me everything I need to say. But she actually got married, so congratulations to them. We need Insecure. Season, was it 4 or 5? Whatever season it is, we need it. So that's probably what she was preparing for her wedding. So it's on pause. Get back into it and put it on TV so I can watch it. But yeah,
I just love the fact that she kept all her private life private. She was only on Instagram for her films and her friends. All her private life and her boyfriend and that was kept private until now. I love that.
I always wonder how celebrities actually do that. Like, fair enough, she's not like Nicki Minaj or Cardi B or whatever, but you will still get packed if you see, if you're always. So where are you going? Are you guys just doing Deliveroo, DoorDash?
Exactly.
Like, are you going out or what?
Maybe no. She didn't do any PDA.
Yeah.
Public.
Yeah, but if you're obviously you have to be following her to know if she's going out with the same person. But if you see her out and about and she's with the same person every time, you're going to know that it's
you're
either
gonna
a close friend or a boyfriend.
She did very well. She did very, very well.
Yeah, she looked really
I'm
nice.
so happy for her. She looked beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh, congratulations, Issa. And anyone know the husband's name? Did you tag him?
No.
Cool, no problem. And
Issa's husband.
Yes.
That's his name.
Mr. Rae.
Mr. Issa Rae.
Bless.
But congratulations to the both of them. So cute.
That was another Tangent Talks. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like,
share,
comment and subscribe. Remember, put the comments below from our earlier questions in the pod. And we'll see you next week for a brand new episode of Tangent Talks podcast. Have a great week and take care of yourselves. Bye.
Bye. Make water free again.
Tangent Talks is out every Friday morning at 9 a.m. UK time. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell on YouTube. And of course, find and follow us on all your usual podcast platforms. In the meantime, you can reach us on Instagram and Twitter at Tangent Talks Pod or email us at tangenttalkspod@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you. See you next week.